The Magical Treehouse. Once upon a time, in a quiet little village nestled between rolling green hills and a sparkling river, there stood an ancient oak tree. This tree was no ordinary oak. It was enormous, with gnarled branches that stretched toward the sky like the arms of a giant. And nestled high in its branches was a treehouse, old and weathered, but with a mysterious charm that no one could quite explain. The treehouse had been there for as long as anyone could remember, but no one ever dared to climb up to it. The villagers whispered stories about it, how it was built by a wizard centuries ago, or how it was a portal to another world. Some even claimed to hear faint music and laughter coming from it on moonlit nights. But no one had ever seen anyone enter or leave. That is, until one summer day, when two siblings, Mia and Leo, moved to the village with their parents. Mia, at 12, was curious and adventurous, always with her nose in a book about far-off lands. Leo, 10, was brave and imaginative, with a knack for building things and solving puzzles. When they discovered the treehouse, they were instantly drawn to it. "Do you think it's really magical?" Leo asked, staring up at the treehouse with wide eyes. "Only one way to find out," Mia said, grinning. She grabbed the rope ladder that hung from the lowest branch and began to climb. Leo followed close behind. When they reached the top, they found a small wooden door with a brass handle shaped like a star. Mia turned the handle, and the door creaked open. Inside, the treehouse was cozy and filled with strange objects: a glowing globe, a shelf of dusty books with titles in languages they couldn't read, and a large ornate mirror hanging on the wall. But the most intriguing thing was the table in the center of the room. On it sat a golden key and a note that read, "For those who seek adventure, turn the key and speak your heart's desire." Leo picked up the key and looked at Mia. "What do you think it does?" "Only one way to find out," Mia said again, her eyes sparkling with excitement. Leo inserted the key into a small keyhole on the table and turned it. Suddenly, the room began to shake, and the mirror on the wall shimmered like water. A voice, deep and gentle, echoed through the treehouse. "Welcome, travelers! Speak your heart's desire, and the treehouse shall grant your wish." Mia and Leo looked at each other, their hearts pounding. "We want to go on an adventure," they said together. The mirror's surface rippled, and a bright light filled the room. When the light faded, Mia and Leo found themselves standing in a lush, enchanted forest. The trees were taller than any they had ever seen, with leaves that sparkled like emeralds. Strange creatures flitted through the air, and in the distance they could see a towering castle made of crystal. "This is amazing!" Leo exclaimed. But before they could explore further, a small winged creature, a pixie, flew up to them. "Quickly," the pixie said. "The crystal castle is in danger, and you're the only ones who can save it." Mia and Leo didn't hesitate. They followed the pixie through the forest, solving riddles, outsmarting mischievous trolls, and even befriending a talking fox along the way. When they reached the castle, they discovered that an evil sorcerer had stolen the heart of the forest, a magical gem that kept the land alive. With courage and cleverness, they managed to sneak into the sorcerer's tower, retrieve the gem, and restore it to its rightful place. As soon as the heart of the forest was returned, the land burst into life. Flowers bloomed, rivers sparkled, and the sky turned a brilliant shade of gold. The pixie and the talking fox thanked Mia and Leo, and the Crystal Castle's queen bestowed upon them medals of honor. "You've proven yourselves true heroes," the queen said. "Whenever you wish to return, the treehouse will bring you back." With that, Mia and Leo found themselves back in the treehouse, the golden key still in Leo's hand. They looked at each other, grinning from ear to ear. "That was the best adventure ever," Leo said. "And it's only the beginning," Mia replied. "Who knows where the treehouse will take us next?" From that day on, Mia and Leo visited the treehouse often, embarking on new adventures to magical lands. They discovered that the treehouse was indeed a portal to countless worlds, each with its own wonders and challenges. And though they faced dangers, they always returned home with stories to tell and hearts full of courage. The villagers still whispered about the treehouse, but now they spoke of the brave siblings who had unlocked its secrets. And on quiet nights, if you listened closely, you might hear the faint sound of laughter and music drifting from the branches of the ancient oak tree as Mia and Leo set off on another magical journey. The end.